afternoon. I'm Matt Morrow. We are following breaking news and brand new developments with the Alexander Mountain fire that continues to burn and grow just west of Loveland. There are new evacuation orders at this time, including some that include the city of Loveland itself. Take a look at this. This is the fire that has more than doubled in size in just the last few hours. And this is the new information right now. There are new voluntary evacuation orders. That is the yellow box on the far right there. The Larimer County Sheriff's Office says these are in place for those in Hidden Valley, east of Devil's Backbone. This includes Ridge Parkway and Spring Glade Road to the north. There are a number of homes in this area. This, as you're looking at brand new video from Sky Fox that was over the fire just a short time ago. The people who live in this area should be ready to evacuate at any moment. Have your essential items ready to go, and those who need assistance should probably go ahead and get out now. There are also new mandatory evacuation orders. These are for the Masonville area. This is Glade Road from Highway 34 to Indian Creek. People there must evacuate immediately. All of this coming down from fire managers in just the last few minutes. Again, the fire has now grown to more than 1,800 acres. Just a few hours ago, it was mapped at about 900 acres. What is making this issue even worse and more dangerous for firefighters is that there is now a red flag warning in effect in this area with extremely strong winds. Fox 31's Vicente Arenas has been in this area all morning long. He just talked with firefighters up there. Vicente, what are they saying and how concerned are they that this fire could potentially grow, get out of the national forest and reach some of these homes?
Matt, they're very concerned whenever there is a fire like this, but it is routine for them to be extremely and very concerned. And what the Forest Service has just told me here at this location outside Big Thompson Elementary is that one of the biggest factors right now are the very dry conditions and the wind, quite frankly. The wind this time of year can grow very strong and it could potentially blow the fire closer to more populated areas. So as you just heard, all the areas of those homes east of Devil's Backbone are now in a voluntary evacuation. So if you're in that area, just make sure you understand exactly what's happening with this fire, and you should be ready to leave at a moment's notice should mandatory evacuations come. What you're looking at right now live is a plume of fire. This is right above the Big Thompson Elementary. This is the cutoff point that the public is not allowed to go past. This is where we're getting all our information from. I also have to tell you, there's been a flurry of activity at this particular checkpoint. We're not exactly sure what's happening, but we've seen a number of emergency vehicles take off with lights and sirens. We'll be checking on that in just a second. But one of the biggest things that we're being told by the Forest Service at this time is that the unpredictability of this fire and the terrain of the fire, there's really nothing they can do to contain this fire, which is why it is at 0% containment right now. They can't get to it other than with air assets, which are trying their best to slow this fire down. But it has grown so dramatically fast that we can see now that more evacuations have been ordered, both voluntary and mandatory. Again, the biggest problem here is the terrain. It is so hard to get to with troops on the ground, even though they have a couple of 100 firefighters on the ground. And today we learned that more assets are coming this way because this fire continues to grow quickly. This is where we're going to be for much of the afternoon. We're going to be doing updates on what firefighters are doing to help try and stop this fire. We're going to be checking out the neighborhoods, talking to folks here about what they're experiencing now. But again, the latest news came out just as we arrived here at Big Thompson Elementary, right outside of Loveland, is that there are new voluntary areas that people are being asked to be prepared to evacuate at a moment's notice. And Matt, as you know, when these situations develop, it is so fluid. Every 5 minutes, things can change dramatically. That's why we're here on the ground, and we're going to keep our viewers informed as much as possible. Reporting live from Big Thompson Elementary, Loveland, Vicente Arenas, Fox 31.
All right, absolutely. Vicente, I want to ask you before you go about the wind conditions up there. There is a red flag warning in effect. You talked about really the only way that firefighters can try to get a handle on this fire is from the air. Do you see that affecting the air resources right now, or do you see a lot of planes and helicopters still out there battling the fire?
From this location, I cannot see any aircraft. Rico, have you seen any aircraft flying above us? We saw one. Rico says he saw one earlier, and we're going to try to focus in on it now, but there's so much smoke. Oh, okay, he's focusing in on it now. That's the one that we've seen so far. But yesterday, a dramatic difference between the number of air assets. Yesterday, there was a flurry of activity. There were so many at one point that I was mentioning in our editorial meeting this morning that it almost looked like birds were flying around in the sky, but they were actual aircraft. And there are so many aircraft, so many assets that have been assigned to this fire because of the type of terrain here. But Matt, that's a great question. I do not know the exact answer at this point, whether the wind conditions conditions are affecting the ability of the aircraft to not only fly, but also when they drop that slurry, when they drop that retardant, they just can't do it in certain conditions because it's not effective. The wind can just blow it right away. So great question. I'm going to ask that as I talk to the firefighting crews here this afternoon. Matt, back to you.
Okay, Vicente, I'll let you go get back and try to get some new information about exactly what is going on, especially all those emergency vehicles that you saw take off from there a short time ago.